Okay, so thanks for staying with us. This is Today with John and Helen on Plus TV Africa. It's good to have you. And you can see a broad smile on my face already because the next topic is one that touches my heart and maybe yours too. My next guest, Didi, is already here with me in the studios and I cannot wait to fire on all salvos. Didi Edet is the first United States certified and award-winning dating coach in Nigeria. She's been matchmaking for over 8 years, but got her certification from the United States in 2015 and bagged the second certification in matchmaking in 2019. The platform Matchmaker Didi, otherwise known as Lagos Matchmaker, was created as a need for privacy in this dating age. It is a privacy-focused matchmaking platform for singles over 25 years to meet like-minded individuals, as people like me. She has her first degree in economics from the prestigious Howard University in Washington, D.C., and her master's degree in international strategy from University of St. Andrews in Scotland. She's also in the process of obtaining a PhD from University of Plymouth on external debt management. Can you believe that? Didi works as a statistician for National Bureau of Statistics and has previously worked as a strategist for Nexim Bank and a data analyst with the Debt Management Office. She's an author and her books are available on a number of online bookstores. Didi, you will be discussing matchmaking and relationship with me and the audience.
Yeah.
Very important topic, I must say. So, this is serious business now. I looked at your notebook and I wondered, what do you need such a big fat notebook for matchmaking? Why?
Oh, matchmaking is very, very important. I mean, I don't think a lot of people realize how important matchmaking is. It's not just for love, but like in every aspect of our lives, matchmaking is just...
Oh, okay, so it's not just for love.
Yeah.
Oh, my mind went straight to
Oh,
love.
no, mine is just for love. I'm saying matchmaking as a whole is, basically
bringing two people together.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's interesting. Now, they say that love comes down to compatibility, yeah? So tell me, Didi, is it possible to effectively determine compatibility? It's an intangible anyway, on matchmaking platforms. How do you ensure that?
Well, nothing is 100%, because if something was 100%, I don't think we'll have the number of divorce rates that we have now. So, but you have to make the effort to know that are these people compatible, and that's just based on do they have similar beliefs, similar value system, and all those things will actually foster a good relationship. So we try to find those things out by not asking them about themselves, but just using our intuition to find out about themselves, That's how we do it.
Just like that.
Yeah, because when you ask people about themselves, they'll tell you the best things about themselves. If I tell you about myself, I'll sound like Mother Teresa. But we'll have to ask certain questions and then use our own...
dig into
exactly.
those corners. So, let's look at the peculiarity of us as Nigerians, right? Our culture, what we do, how we manage love itself. How welcoming has the Nigerian market been to your business?
With Nigeria, you would expect that it would be welcoming because, from the days where parents would say, oh, I like this family. I want this person to marry my daughter, even when you're like 5. But we're very different now, but we're still a conservative culture. So we don't want the whole, I don't want to put my face out there that I'm matchmaking, so we're still very private. And that's why the whole platform started. Exactly. So I'm like, I am a very private person. If I wanted to find love online, I don't want my pictures out there. And so I thought obviously people would feel the same way too, because we're very conservative in Nigeria. So
and many people, a lot of us are conservative.
Not
even only as Nigerians, I think. Well, maybe.
Yeah, Nigerians, we are very conservative.
So, okay, now safety. I don't know if that's the word. It will be a watchword. especially in your type of business? You know, what measures? I think that's the privacy thing. Okay. What measures need to be put in place to ensure that the safety of the client, right, is preserved? You know, and we hear about catfishers and even killers. Would you explain that to us and how it relates to the safety and privacy of the client?
Yeah, people focus on safety when it comes to meeting someone online, but safety should be focused like whether you meet someone in a store. You can meet someone in a store, exchange numbers, get to know them, or in a wedding, and find out that it's much more. You know, you can never really know a person. So whether you meet them online or in a store, you always have to be careful. But we obviously also do the whole verification process to make sure that we do our part in making sure that it's safe for you. So we verify to make sure that the person is who they say they are.
But you can't get into the minds and the heads of the people.
You cannot get into the mind and head of anybody. If people could do that,
you know, the shrink or psychologist or the least.
even with that you couldn't, because if you could get into the head of people, it means you could predict things, right? But then we see people actually brothers harming brothers, so you can't predict what a person is going to do. The most you can do is just protect yourself and just take some safety measures. So online, offline, dating, you just want to make sure that this person is who they say they are, ask the important questions and all that. So we do half of that work for the person.
Yeah, I mean, forgive me, I'm staring at you, but I'm trying to see. Now, this whole true love thing, is it a charade, a facade, or what's that word again? Is it true? You know, do you have you recorded, for instance, any true love scenarios in the process of bringing people together?
I mean, I guess it depends on your definition of true love. But if you mean like people getting married, of course, we've had a lot of marriages on the platform.
No, getting married is not true love. Yeah, it's not yet true love. It's just the beginning of the journey.
So how would you define true love? Because I think it's relative to the person. Someone else's idea of true love might be something else different from yours. Some people don't believe there's true love. They believe you just are compatible and just stay with someone. So I think it depends on your definition of true love.
Yeah, so answer the question. Has your service or company or business, has it recorded clear-cut true love scenarios since you started?
Yes. If you ask the couples, of course they'll tell you yes, because they're married, they're in love, they have children. So who am I to tell them there's no true love? I mean, if they go through a process where they get married, choose each other, have kids, they're in love, that's true love.
And after that, do you stay with them, for instance?
No, sometimes some people come back and just be like, oh, I just had my second child.
Okay.
You know, a couple just reached out yesterday. I was like, oh, we just had our first year anniversary. So after the dating part that we connect you, that's the end of our job. But you're allowed to obviously share your news. Some people don't even share if they're getting married with us.
So you don't like extend it to like counseling after marriage?
No, we can refer you to someone if you want counseling. So we just deal with the dating aspect of things, to getting to know your face.
I don't know how you've been able to swim in these waters, you know, this matchmaking thing. How has it been? How has it been for you as a business, you know? Any downsides?
Yeah, as a business, I think it has every business has a downside. And I think for us, we've had problems with staff. So we've had to change staff over time.
Staff?
Yeah, because we want people that actually can see the vision too as well.
Okay.
That understand what we're doing. Because it's a fairly, it's a unique industry. It's not something that's been there.
It is.
So we have to kind of explain it to them, like, this is what you do. This is how you communicate with people. Because we come from a friendship angle with our clients. So it's almost like introducing a friend to another friend. So the way you speak to them is not necessarily the way you speak to someone if you worked in a bank.
You know, when I was told that Didi is coming on the show, and I was like, hey, so I mean, there is hope for some of us. Now, what are the demographics? I mean, I'm 60 plus.
Oh yeah, so we have.
What are the demographics for? Where does it stop?
It doesn't stop, but the youngest is 25.
Okay.
So we usually have people that are over. I think currently the oldest person we have on the platform is 65.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's from 25 to as much.
So
as
I still
possible.
fall within the.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. We've met a 50-year-old lady recently.
Really?
Yeah, and hers was very fast. Like, I was so impressed, actually. Yeah.
We're fast at that age.
No, it was, no, not.
She shouldn't play hard to get at 50.
No, it's not hard to get issue. Like she had a lot of suitors.
Okay.
The people at 25, they don't have as much suitors as she had.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. So, what about income brackets? Is it something that's affordable?
Yes, it's very affordable.
That's relative, though.
No, because we have a free. Free is not even relative. Free means it's free, right? So we have a free membership level where anybody can join. And then we have a premium membership level. And then we have the VIP membership level. It just depends on what you want from the platform. If you have time, if you don't have time. So people that come for the VIP are usually people that work a lot.
VIP, I like that.
So they don't really have time to go out and have a social life.
Okay.
So they outsource the social life to us. It's like having a trainer. You know, you outsource things. It's like having a cleaner in your house. You can clean, but you use your time for something else. So you get your cleaner to come and clean.
So you do the toasting.
Well, basically, we do the. You know, when you go out, you're trying to meet people.
Yeah.
We cut that part out since you're not able to go out, and then we help you just meet
But
people.
wouldn't that create a gap? You know, because you still need to blend with your partner. You know.
Yeah, but if you met them at a party, it'll still be the same thing. Like, hi, what's your name? The same conversation you would have is still the same conversation you have online.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know what I know is that everyone wants to be loved.
Exactly.
Right. What would be the distinguishing factors? You know, in the partner dating and partner criteria of older service users versus the younger ones.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting question. That's an interesting question. Okay, so for the younger people, I would say they come in with a longer list of qualities because everyone has a dating list. So they're like, it must be tall, must be this, must be that. Yeah. They have a longer list, but also they are more flexible. So if someone doesn't fit into their list, they're willing to give it a try. But for the older people, they don't have a long list, but they're very strict with who they give it, or try to. Like, they're not flexible when it comes to giving someone a try.
Yeah, I mean,
I would say that's the difference.
There are some ladies who like older men, and there are some older women who like younger men. You have situations like that?
We do. Of course, it's dating. We have a lot of situations that I've been like, okay, this is interesting. Like a lot of things. We've had parents call because of their children. I mean, it's Nigeria. That's not too shocking.
It's interesting.
So.
You know what, Didi? The producer just whispered in my ears now that I should ask you if you'd be willing to come back and extend and continue with this topic, because I have a feeling that he wants
to find love. Especially December is coming. People want to take their matching PJs picture.
You got
wear their pajamas in front of the tree and be saying from mine to yours. So the pressure is.
You got it. So wow. Whoever said matchmaking isn't a science hasn't really been involved in it. So Didi, should take your number too, and all your possible contacts. You never know. I won't tell you why, but don't be surprised. I want to thank you so much for your most valuable expose on how matchmaking can be made to work. The program is still today with John and Helen live on PlusTvAfrica, DSTV 408, and Stan Times 308. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So, we will take a quick break now and we'll be back in a minute.